Hi there, my name is Donna Pavelka and I am going to complete the Layer 4 Syllabication sheet. I have the sheet right here. And I also have my syllable division cards over here if I need them. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just talk out loud and as I'm working, and I'm going to move the camera down so that you can see me as I write, so you won't see my face. So of course it's going to be backward to you, but I'll hold it up and show it to you once I'm done. All right, so the first word we have, I'm going to look as my first step, all the vowels, okay? And I see an E, but I notice that there's an E right beside it. So I'm going to underline both of them because they are a vowel team. I'm going to put a V under it. And then my next vowel is an A. But I also see the W right here beside it. So that means that that is a diphthong. So I'm going to label that. All right, and then I'm going to draw my bridge. Okay, and then I'm going to look, and I see that there is a consonant right here in the middle. All right, and going to try after the first vowel, always, that's the first step. And if I do that, the first syllable would be E, and the next syllable would be aw. That sounds right. Let me label my vowels. So DI represents a diphthong, and this is a vowel team. So if I have the first syllable E, the second syllable aw, if I put it together, I have seesaw, and I think that's correct. All right, so I'm going to move on down to this next one right here. Oh, let me hold it up so you can see mine. Sorry, I forgot. Okay. All right. All right, so my next one. Find my vowels first. So I see an O as my first vowel. Okay. See an E as my next vowel. Draw my bridge. All right, and then I'm looking in the middle and I see that the N is the consonant and the letter C is a consonant. And so a VCCV pattern is divided in the middle of the two consonants. And so I'm going to look through, okay, and I do see an A here as my next vowel pattern. But I do notice that the A has a magic E. So the magic E is going to make the A say its name, okay? And so I'm going to draw my bridge, and I'm going to label my consonants. And so I see TR. TR is a blend, so I am going to swoop those together. All right. And so then that's going to be another consonant. And so I have another VCCV pattern, which needs to be divided in the middle. All right. And I think that I got taken care of all my vowels. So now I need to decide what my vowels are in each syllable. So when I look at this vowel, I see that this vowel is closed with this consonant here. So that's going to be a closed vowel. All right, and then I'm looking at this vowel, and this vowel is also going to be a closed vowel. And so when I look at this vowel is going to say its name. So let me say each syllable as I've coded it. So a C followed by an O, the C is going to say K. So I know this first syllable is on. But here I have another C followed by an E. And the rule is it's the soft sound, so it's going to say S. So that syllable would be sin. And then when I look at this last syllable, I have the blend a, t, and the E is silent. So that would be trait. So I have con, sin, trait. All right, and I forgot to label my sneaky E. That's my magic E. All right, so the word is concentrate. next word. So, a next word, my first vowel, I see an O. My next vowel, I see an O, but it's with a U. So that is going to be a diphthong. Draw my bridge. All right, now look in the middle, and I have this consonant here. All right, so you normally would divide after the first vowel in a VCV pattern. So if I did that, this O is going to be open, so that first syllable would be pro. And so my second syllable, I have this diphthong that says ow, so the second syllable will be found, found. Pro, that sounds correct, profound. So I'm going to make that darker because I'm going to keep that one. And that means that this vowel is going to be an open vowel because it says its name. And this is a diphthong, all right? And so the word is profound. All right. Next, I'm going to the top up here. All right. I hope you can see this. It's strange to do this upside down. Okay, sorry about that. All right, the first vowel I see is an A, and I see an E. And so I'm going to draw my bridge, and it looks like that's a VCV pattern. Okay. All right, so I have my VCV pattern. And usually you divide the VCV pattern after your first vowel, okay? And then that would be may, okay? And then I have Jess, may, Jess, okay? May, Jess, that doesn't sound right. So maybe I should try it after my, okay, if I did it there, it would be Madge, S. No, that doesn't sound right. But I do know that A, yes, my A is sometimes schwa. So if I said ma, J, okay, I think I'm going to divide it right here. All right. That's correct, yes. And I think this is going to be schwa. And all right, so let me find this next team here, the I. So let me draw that. And I know that sometimes ST can be a blend. Just, ick, ma, just, ick. I think it needs to be two C's. Yes. So let me divide that between the two C's. And so that would make this a closed vowel, and that would make this a closed vowel. So if I said this like this, it's going to be ma is the first syllable, Jess, and then the third syllable is tick. So put it together, majestic. Sounds right. Majestic. That was a strange one with the schwa. All right. And the next one, first vowel, this is interesting. So Y is not at the beginning. If Y is at the beginning of a word, it says yeah. But when it's not at the beginning, it takes on a vowel sound. So I know that this has got to be a vowel. All right, and then I see an I right here, which is a vowel. So let me draw my bridge. All right, and in between it is the L. All right, and I know that VCV, usually you divide it between the, after the first vowel. So if I did that, this would be sigh, sigh, sigh. Because if C is followed by a Y, it says S, not K. So that would be sigh, lind. That doesn't sound right. Let me try the second. I think it sounds better this way. Because that would be ill. Sill. Yes. And, all right, so now I look over here and I see another vowel over here, the E, but it's with an R. All right, so that's glossy R. And I have I have a consonant and a consonant. So I divide it between the two consonants. Yes. All right, and so that would mean that that's a bossy R. This is a closed, and this is a closed because of the L. So then if I go and read this, this is ill. The middle syllable is in. And then I have d-er. So if I put it together, I have cylinder. I think that's right. Sounds good to me. All right, we got a long one coming up, but long is not going to scare us away. Okay, so the first thing I do is look for my vowel. It's the E. All right. And then I'm going to look through it, and I see a TLE. TLE is that LE tool sound. Okay, so that's my consonant LE, and then I have my suffix right here, ness. So this is my consonant LE. So that means that this E is a closed vowel. So if I read that syllable, that is gen, and this is tool, the second syllable, and the third syllable is ness. So if I put it together, I have gen, tool, ness. I think that's right. All right. And that concludes my video assignment.